That's voiceover.
I'm Gabrielle Pantera, and I am here with Joan Baker, and we are going to talk about That's Voiceover.
Well, hello, Gabrielle.
Hello, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, good. I like that little growl. I'm good. I like
I'm
that.
good.
That's good. I teach that.
You teach that?
I teach things like that.
Check, I have one thing off my
That's
list.
right. That's right. One thing off.
What else do you teach?
I do teach voiceover.
Mm-hmm.
I coach it. I teach it. I teach the art of voice acting. And what I really do, and I've thought about this and I analyze this, is what I do is I connect people to their truth expressed through their voice. But That's Voiceover was created through my father passing away from Alzheimer's. I know it sounds odd to create a book from that has nothing to do with Alzheimer's, although I did make a connection with Alzheimer's based on what I saw my father going through, which was when you go deep enough into the disease of Alzheimer's, you lose the ability to speak.
Right.
And I felt like how ironic that all I do is focus in on communication and the skills and the expression of communicating, and he lost his completely. So that's where the two kind of come together in terms of the voiceover book. So that Secrets of Voiceover Success is a very special book. It's not like necessarily an academic book, and I do think there are a lot of academic books out there, but since it has 21 different points of view on the voiceover industry, and it's like a big huge snapshot of the industry, and that's where our events have generated from the snapshot of the industry. So when you read Secrets of Voiceover, you're really getting the experiences of the Dave Fenoys in the world and some of the other top people. I am going to be revising it again. It's been revised now twice.
Okay.
So it'll be a third revision.
So people can go to...
That's voiceover.com, and where you can buy your ticket.
And tickets are still available?
Yep, they're still available. You can buy your ticket there. You can see all the incredible talent that's going to be at That's Voiceover. Talent including legendary voice actors, casting directors, agents. I mean the top in Hollywood. We're not, this is no like sneeze here. These are like major people that are there for you to answer questions, to hear what they have to say in terms of the industry, what's happening right here, right now. So there is nothing like it.
Okay, well that sounds good. Well, who is your, aside from yourself, who is your favorite,
Aside from myself.
Aside from yourself, who is your favorite voiceover person? Voiceover actor?
Actor. Well, I have many that really inspire me.
Okay.
I will say, in terms of a woman, I will say I really love, and these aren't necessarily household names, they are in voiceover, Sylvia Villagrán.
Okay.
And she doesn't do cartoons, it's her regular speaking voice. I think she's the most amazingly talented. In terms of men, I love Pat Fraley. He is absolutely one of my favorite voiceover actors, and so is Don LaFontaine. And someone that really excites me voiceover-wise is Dave Fenoy.
And two of those people are here in the room that she's...
They are here. If they weren't here in the room, I'd
she
still
would
be
still
saying
say
it. Yes, and I would shout it from the rooftops. There are certain people that really, really inspire me, and there's no question. I remember a bunch of us voiceover actors were in this presentation, and we read different parts for a classic book. And I didn't know Pat at the time, but there was lots of us, so I enjoyed everyone. But there was this one, and I was like, this is genius. And I was like, who is this person? I would play it for all my students, and I would really be like, can you believe that read? That read is so amazing, right?
So it sent chills down your spine.
It did, totally. And it opened my mind up to other possibilities about reading copy and about the voice. And I've already been teaching for 17 years. So they listed who were doing these roles. And when I saw that it was Pat Fraley, and I hadn't met him yet, I was like, oh my God, because I had heard about him for years. And I was like, oh my God, I literally had to stop and take it in. I was like, he is a genius. To me, the most incredible things in life are really connection and authentic connection with people.
Okay.
And so everything springs from that with me. And transforming lives and transforming people's lives and doing it through talent, doing it through learning skills, doing it through mastery of one's craft. That's what I do.
That's what you do.
That's what I do.
And that's why it's called That's Voiceover.
Well, actually, speaking of That's Voiceover, I'm someone like, I love ideas. And I will go running, I'll go jogging. And the best ideas, I believe, come to me as opposed to me manufacturing them.
Okay.
So I was taking an acting class, and the man I was studying with is named Win Hammond. Win Hammond was Stanford Meisner's assistant, and he became a teacher in the 50s. So I'm studying with him, and he likes to tell stories through teaching acting.
Okay.
And one night he was telling a story, and he said, and I did this event called That's Acting. And I was like, like a little light bulb over my head. Mm-hmm. I was like, I love that name. That's acting. And he was like, and I got all these celebrities in acting, because he's taught all the celebrities in acting. He said, I got all these celebrities in acting, and he said, and we did this event, and it was really successful. And I'm telling you, it was in a daze. I was like, that's voiceover. I'm like, that's the best name. I said, it's either going to be a book or an event. And then he said, and I got it from That's Entertainment. And I was like,
that makes sense.
I was like, that's my world. That's entertainment, right?
Uh-huh.
So that name always stuck with me.
Okay.
And one day I was talking to my partner Rudy, and we wanted to upgrade or make the event even more significant.
Okay.
What we were doing. So we were talking about all those things, and I said to Rudy, which I do have to pitch. I don't, when I'm talking to Rudy, because he is so incredibly instrumental in executing ideas, that I have to literally sell him on my stuff, right?
Wow, that's a tough partner.
No, so he doesn't just, I have to really sell him, which is good, because we're always selling our ideas to people. And that's what we're doing in voiceover, is selling people our ideas, and through products or through services.
Right.
So when I was telling Rudy we were talking about this event, and I said, I've got the perfect name. That's voiceover. And I was already going, I know I'm going to have to sell him, blah, 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 blah. But he got it. He's like, that's the best. Where'd you get that? I said, you're talking to your wife,
It was in the back of my head all along.
Right. No, but I'm very inspired. I get inspired by many different things in life and conversations. I think everything happens in conversation. So that's a big part of That's Voiceover, is we are honing in on our communication skills on every level, including titillating the imagination, because that's what we're doing. The end result is that's what's happening when people listen to voiceover, is that we have to perk up their imaginations too, and create pictures and images.
Exactly, yes.
Right?
Because you hear a certain voice and you're like, oh, I think it looks like this, but but everyone is different.
Yes.
Because everyone's life experience is different.
That's right. And that's the beauty, I think, of voiceover, is that really, really ingratiating your life and your life experience into the copy that you're generating. As much as you can become authentic and real, and then underneath breath, you're doing voiceover.
So,
yes.
What else are you doing at the conference? Are you on any panels?
Actually, I am on one panel, and I'm co-hosting.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes. So I'm co-hosting, and that's in the evening. So it's a conference that happens all day long. Amazing conferences are happening all the way along to the stage show.
You mean amazing sessions?
Sessions,
there
yes.
You go.
But within these sessions are, again, snapshots of deeply of the industry and what takes place, and the conversations that take place. Language is very important in voiceover. Just like doctors have a language, lawyers have a language, voiceover has a language. So even just being in the conversation of voiceover, you can hear the language and the language that people use to get their points across and their ideas across. That's very important to embrace, especially when you're breaking in, to know that there is designated language in voiceover, that you need to understand what that is, let alone produce it in terms of the talent of it.
Okay.
Right? There's a lot of things in voiceover that you have to learn how to own and embrace and know what it means, and then you have to be able to recreate it.